all inactivity is gone. Keith Thurman can't wait another 2 years. So we have to get past Tszyu first. We have to step up to the challenge.
What's going on? WittyP coming back with another one. Let's get it. We're going to talk some boxing. We have some updates. 154-pound division. Yes, Tszyu versus Keith Thurman is off. Yes, Keith Thurman has a bicep injury. And Sebastian Fundora, he'll step in. He's 21-1. He's coming off a knockout loss to Brian Mendoza, who Tszyu beat, in a unanimous decision. But styles make fights. And Keith Thurman, let's be real, he's been a broken fighter. He hasn't been active. He's always hurt, injured, during training camp or something, So it would have been a special gift if Keith Thurman even would have stepped in the ring. Let's be real. That's why I didn't do a full breakdown with this fight, because Keith Thurman is one of those guys, you have to wait till he get in the ring. Because that Manny Pacquiao payday, we knew he was going to step in the ring for that. But... And you know what's funny about this? Terence Crawford, he's activated his WBO super champion status to fight the winner of Tszyu and Sebastian Fundora. But Terence Crawford didn't activate his super champion clause until Keith Thurman pulled out the fight. Notice that. Spence, in his past, he would not let Keith Thurman make any money off him, because Keith Thurman held up the welterweight division. He did. And Terence Crawford, he's going the same route. Notice he activated his WBO super champion status when Keith Thurman pulled out the fight. He wasn't going to let Keith Thurman make any money off him had he beat Tszyu. Notice that. Crawford activated his WBO super champion status right away. He could have, been activated this, this clause, the super champion clause, but no, they won't let Keith Thurman make any money off them, the top guys at the welterweight division, which was Terence Crawford and Spence, because they really felt like he held up the division. Keith Thurman, having belts and not fighting, not being active. Real talk. So that's just something to pay close attention to. That Terence Crawford, he activated his WBO super champion clause when Keith Thurman pulled out the fight in that. One point, Spence said, I'll never fight Keith Thurman. He'll never step in the ring with me. This would be a great fight right now. Huh. Might want to take those words back, Spence, because it's two broken fighters, if we want to be real. Two broken fighters. If we want to be real, we want to call this boxing shit right down the middle. Both of these guys are, they've been through a lot. Let's just say that. And they'll be a perfect match for each other. They've been inactive. By the time Spence fight again, it'll be a year. And when Keith Thurman fight, it'll be almost 2 years. So shit, perfect match. Let the broken fighters fight each other. Because at one point Spence said, I'll never fight Keith Thurman. That should be a comeback fight, but for both fighters. And it'll still, do numbers, because they were always big names in the division for the past 5-6 years. Keith Thurman and Spence Jr. So that needs to be the next fight for those two guys. Let's be real. And Terence Crawford, he's the mandatory. He activated his WBO super champion, so he's the mandatory of Sebastian Fundora and Tszyu, the winner. He'll be the mandatory. And pay close attention, because Sebastian Fundora, he took this fight on short notice, and he's a southpaw, so this could get Tszyu trouble. It could. But he throws a lot of wide punches. Sebastian Fundora, he throws a lot of wide punches. I look for Tszyu to get inside and hit him with some mean body shots. The soul taker, Tszyu. I look for him to hit, Sebastian Fundora with some mean body shots. That's what I look to in this fight coming up. But I'll do a breakdown for it. But I want to see, hopefully, Tszyu, he get past Sebastian Fundora, and I want to see Terence Crawford versus Tszyu. I do. That's the fight I want to see. And I'm glad Terence Crawford letting us know I'll still be fighting, because Terence Crawford, my eyes, he's pound for pound the best. Because what people don't realize about Terence Crawford, he's not just a boxer. He's a fighter. Like, he wrestle. He's karate guy. Like, the lead up to the Spence fight, he say, I go Bruce Lee on your ass. Like, he has a totally different mindset than just a boxer. Like, he has a different style, man. Like, he can do whatever it takes to win. That's why he can do orthodox or southpaw. Like Terence Crawford, he's just a different breed, man. He's a fighter. Like, he can adjust to anything. That's why I feel like he's unbeatable, because he can adjust to anything. He can. And Tszyu get past Sebastian Fundora. I look forward to seeing that fight, you know, later this year. But we have something to look forward to as far as Terence Crawford, you know, future opponents. So Keith Thurman is out by set. So have a replacement for March 30th bout. But let me know what y'all think. Keep the fire coming. That's what I do. Comment, like, subscribe. That's what help share the video. If you're entertaining, hit that Cash App, baby. That's what I do. Knock another one out. Bah, bah, bah. Let's get it.